Manual testers will be irrelevant in 2 years unless you do this. Okay. If you are still writing test cases manually in 2026, you are already behind. Okay. So, most testers spends hours, if not days, okay, writing test cases and still miss on edge cases. Okay. So the future is not manual versus automation. Okay, don't get me wrong. Okay, it's AI powered testers versus outdated testers. Okay, my name is ShariqueTechie, and I am on the mission to help all the testers out there who are confused, who don't know where to study, what to do, and how to grow. Okay, so follow me if you want to be on the right side or on the winning side. Okay, so the burning question: why 90% of the testers will struggle in 2026? Why? 90% of the testers are going to struggle in next 2 years, and it's not because of the automation. No, no, no. It's because they are doing the same things for past 5 years. Okay, they haven't changed their way. Okay, they're still doing it manually. They are still writing test cases manually. They are still relying on manual test cases. They are still ignoring AI, and then they are wondering why my growth is so slow. Okay, let me be honest, companies are not looking for testers anymore. They're not. They're looking for problem solvers who can use AI tools, who can quickly resolve their issues. Okay, and today a smart tester can use tools like ChatGPT to generate test cases in seconds, find edge cases faster, and improve test coverage. So while others are still stuck doing everything manually, I mean, see, for example, instead of writing 20, 30 test cases manually, you can just write a prompt, and you can generate gold test cases. Okay, and I'm going to show you how it's done. Okay, and you can save, if not days, hours of work. Okay, but it's going to be hours of work saved by following what I'm doing, what I'm going to teach you here. Okay, so this is gonna be your test case sheet. Okay, so wherever you are writing test cases, this should be very similar to what you are doing. Okay, so test case ID, the priority. Okay, and it has intermediate, high, medium, low. Now it has test case type, which is functional test cases, UI UX, security test cases, API test cases, accessibility, performance, load, and backend. Now the test description. Okay, this is where you write manually. Okay, verify that the user is able to log into the page, verify that the user is able to enter correct credentials, verify that the user is able to click on the CTA, verify that the page is the URL is redirecting to the correct page, so on and so forth. Okay, and you write it day in day out, like spending 5 days 6 days to write what 200 test cases. Okay, but what if there is a smarter way to do it? What if I can teach you to do it in what, 60 seconds, 120 seconds max? And what if you do not miss any of the test cases? Okay, because if you're writing it manually, you tend to miss test cases. Edge cases you're gonna miss 100%. Okay, so what if there is a solution to this? Okay, and this is where I come in. This is where ShariqueTechie comes in and helps you. Okay, so let's go and check it out. So what I'm gonna do is, uh, I'm gonna open chat gpt, a new chat. Okay, and let's take a website, let's say PayPal. Okay, so as you can see here, we have a header, and we have text, and then we have a hero banner, and we have CTS, two CTS, a clickable phone number. We have everything here that we need. And let's say you are asked to write test cases. This one way to do it is, you write a prompt, saying that there is a website and it has a hero banner, it has images, it has uh, header, it has clickable links, it has two CTAs, and then the chat gpt will contemplate it, it will imagine and it will write test cases, then you spend hours tweaking it and make it perfect, and then you can present it. Okay, that is also not a right approach. So I'm going to show you what's the right approach is. Suppose you're going to write test cases on this. Okay, so why not show ChatGPT exactly what you are seeing? So what I'm going to do is I'm simply going to take a screenshot of it. Wait, so what I've done is I've taken a screenshot. Okay, now ChatGPT will see exactly what you are seeing. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to write my magic prompt. Okay, and then I'll show you the real magic. So I'm going to paste the prompt, and the prompt is very simple, very straightforward. It says generate comprehensive test cases for the provided screenshot covering UI, UX, and functional aspect. You can also add API test cases also if you want, which should include positive scenarios, negative scenarios, edge cases, and validation checks, and also present the result in the structured table format. Okay, it's gonna make your life very easy. Let's see what it generates. Okay, so now it has started creating test cases for you. So these are the UI test cases. Okay, and it's creating UI test cases for you. These are the positive test cases, as you can see, and it has like PayPal logo, top navigator menu items, drop down functionality, login button placement, main heading text, subtext readability, CTA button, verify phone number, link styling, image alignment, CTA prominence, readability, responsiveness, button accessibility, hover effect, uh, you know, uh, the clickable links like send invoice, the CTA send contacts. Okay, so these are the functional test cases. Okay, as you can see, and these are the validation test cases, these are the negative test cases, these are the edge cases, and these are again validation, negative, UX. Okay, now let's say that you think these are not enough, you need more. You need to show your boss that you can write like hundreds of test cases in a single day, that too without missing anything. Fine. So all you need to do is write 5 6 words and it will understand. That's the power of AI, that's the power of GPT. Okay, so what you need to write is, all you need to do is write give me more, give me more 30 each. Okay, and see. So additional test cases it's gonna write. Okay, it's writing additional page load over HTTPS, verify favicon display, refresh page, open page in new tab, CTA button spacing, font size consistency, browser back after navigation, scroll to button, button text alignment, multiple navigation clicks, keyboard enter on CTA, visual feedback on click. So these are all genuine test cases. These are all gold material. Okay, and there's no way you can think of all of these scenarios, all of these test cases in just 2 minutes, 60 to 120 seconds. There's no way we can think this fast, this good. Okay, so basically you see additional negative test cases, broken CSS load, block JS partially, click on non-clickable areas, spam navigation clicks, force small resolution, invalid referrer, expired session, force zoom 500%. Okay, so it will try to break the system. The test cases are that good. Okay, so yeah, access via HTTP, unexpected keyboard input, multiple sessions, you know Additional edge cases, as you can see: ultra wide screen, uh, dark mode, high DPI display, screen rotation, low battery mode, multiple monitor setup, browser minimized restored, um, extremely slow CPU, high latency network. These are all real time, real life edge cases. Okay, window resize continuously, dev tools open, browser update mid session, switching network, Wi-Fi to 4G. Okay, these are all the test cases that you need to perform to break the system, to make it bug free. Okay, and if you show this to your boss or your client, they'll definitely gonna impress. Okay, so yeah, a validation, additional validation test cases. You see, now you have got, insane amount of test cases. Okay, that too under 2 minutes, under 120 seconds. There's no way we could have done it on our own. Okay, so yeah, this is the power of AI, and I urge all the QA testers who are listening to me, please follow me so that you can learn how to use AI for your own benefit, and you can grow and be the better tester. Okay, so follow me, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care. Goodbye.